What's going on, everyone? We are Shift 13 and we are in the building, or should I say the house?
We're in the house. Quarantine.
Quarantine. We are in the house. Exactly. Myself, E. Conde, and
Kamish.
again, like I said, we are Shift 13, and we wanted to take this opportunity just to be able to, put together a video that can be able to help people right now that are going through a real tough situation. A lot of people right now are looking for at-home opportunities. There's a lot of people who have never worked from home, never done anything like entrepreneurship before, and a lot of people are panicking. We've been talking to people all over the country, and you'll be surprised on how this crisis has really paralyzed our economy right now. So what we wanted to do is we just wanted to be able to take some time and take this moment to be able to give you some truths about working from home. All right? Truths about working from home. And through our study, there's probably about 3 main ones, right? You would think, about working from home?
Yes.
We know there's a lot of truths about it, but we wanted to pull out 3 main truths about working from home, because we want to make sure you guys are very well informed and equipped to be able to weather this crisis and what's going on right now. So, all right, so I hope you got your pen and paper, so we're going to dive right into it, all right? So, the very first thing, everyone that's listening to our voice, that you have to understand that is a truth about working from home. And drum roll. You are going to be working with people. A lot of people. All right? Get your mind wrapped around it. All right? People, people, people. We call it in prospecting, getting customers, or it doesn't matter. You have to connect with people. Now, when you at home, you got to understand, anything that you have to offer, doesn't matter if it's a product or service or even an opportunity, you're going to be touching hundreds and hundreds of people every single week. All right? You got to get your mind wrapped around this now. I know some people out there, they're like, I don't like talking to people. I don't like interacting with people. You may be an invert, and that might be a little bit difficult for you. But I'm going to let you know right now, if you are looking for at-home opportunities, you are going to be connecting with people, hands down. What you think about that, Kamish?
No, I agree. You're going to need to be able to prepare yourself to communicate with people, and that definitely takes confidence. If you're looking for an at-home work opportunity, whether that's through an employer or a organization or MLM, multi-level marketing, whatever that may be, you are still going to have to contact people every day. That's where we're at this time, and we don't know how long this is going to be. We don't even know how long the recovery can be. So we're dealing with 2 things. We're dealing with this crisis in this time, and then we also still have to deal with the recovery. So this is the time to, build your confidence up, prepare yourself, and create a plan. This is not the time to go off of fear or emotion, or being scared. This is going to really show you yourself where your strength lies and how confident you are within yourself. So yeah, you're gonna have to talk to people. That's one.
That's definitely one. Number 2, this is another truth about working from home. Number two, some you're gonna have to put money up, some you don't have to put no money up. Now that's gonna be clearly on the different type of activity or business or organization that it is. So what does that look like? That means that there are opportunities, let's say from like Amazon, or so a lot of these big Fortune 500 companies, they'll pay you $15, $20 an hour, and that's what you're doing. You're working for that hourly, but you still got to understand, even though you're working within that hour, you're still gonna be contacting a lot of people. It doesn't matter if it's inbound or outbound, you are working for that wage. Now on the flip hand, and this is for all the individuals who've been working at home for a long time, that's been doing their own organization, their own business, you know that you have to invest money into something that's going to allow you to leverage. Now, what does that look like? That looks like where you're still going to be receiving passive and residual income coming in every single month. And it's going to be based off of your efforts, your ability. Okay? So you got to understand that. So don't be afraid of when you see at-home opportunities and they tell you you got to put some money up, because these opportunities are not like a regular 9-to-5 job, right? You work for the job, you agree to whatever wage you agree upon, and then that's it. You don't get a penny more or a penny less, that's it. But you still got to connect with people, where you can have other opportunities where you do have to put up some money and you are going to have to do some work. Yes, you are going to have to be able to connect with people, but I will let you know, the beautiful reward for when you're doing your own thing is amazing. What you think?
I think based off of what you want to receive is what you're going to put in. So whether you are looking for a work at home opportunity that doesn't require for you to put money in, okay, then you're going to receive, a minimum, pay in return, okay? That's probably still going to be dealing with sales. It's maybe still be dealing with commission. Either way, whatever you do in your work at home opportunity, it has to do with some type of negotiation, some type of communication, some type of sales, unless you're in an essential opportunity where it's dealing with healthcare, setting up appointments, medical, transportation, or something in the lines of that. If it has nothing to do with that, everything in this world is built off of selling something.
That's right.
It really is a matter of like, who are you working for? Look, we got another hit. So, it really is a matter of like, who are you working for? Do you want to work for yourself? Do you want to work for a company? And how much do you want to get back in return? Do you want a large return? Or do you want something small? These are some questions that you really have to ask yourself. What is it that you truly, truly want? What do you want to invest? If you're not investing money, you're definitely going to be investing your time.
That's right.
And in this time, we're in a place where you really, really need to reinvent yourself, replan, rethink, because we're in a position that is forcing us to really, really take a look at our lives and say, are we in a good financial position where if there was another crisis like this that happens again, me and my family will be straight and we won't have to go to the store and hoard all the toilet paper.
I know.
To stock up because you have enough money to be able to order your stuff off of, certain platforms like Amazon and so forth, and you can just be like, hey, I'm chilling at home. I have everything I need. I don't have to go out. And it really is serious. It's not a joke. It is serious to really, really take the time and say, how can I set myself up in a better position? Because right here is a wake-up call for the whole nation.
That's right.
Except for the rich, because they're sitting on their fat checks. Not even a check.
Checks, right?
They don't receive checks.
Well, no. What it is? People,
they're sitting.
They got money coming to them.
They have money. They have a cash flow that's already coming to them, where they don't have to leave their home. Okay, they can order whatever they need, and they already have what they need. So this is a time for us to be able to replan, revamp, redo, so we can position ourselves to be in a position where we don't have to figure it out.
That's right.
It's already set up. You don't have to figure it out. So yes, the question is what do you want to get out of return? Whatever you invest is what you're going to get back in return. And if you are scared, I wouldn't even be investing anything because of the fact that you're doing it out of fear and not out of not out of consciousness to really understand how are you gonna make this work for you. You want to do things in a sound mind, in a clear mind, and understanding and knowing who you are.
That's right.
Because if you understand that you can't get yourself up and put yourself on a schedule to go downstairs in your living room and get on that call and force yourself to be self-disciplined and work and really put in the results to get back the return, then you probably do need a 9-to-5 job where they're going to clock you and monitor your work over line to make sure that your butt is in that seat and you're taking those calls. Either way, you're going to be taking calls for somebody, whether it's for you or whether it's for that company.
That's right.
You're going to have to work because in this time right now, you still have bills to pay. That's not going to stop.
That's right.
You still have mortgage or rent or whatever.
Still got to eat.
You still have to eat. You still got to buy toilet paper.
Still got to buy toilet paper. Cleaning supplies.
Get that Lysol. Yeah. Luckily, we're holistic, so we know how to make hand sanitizer.
That's right.
Homemade, all that stuff. But the point is that you're gonna be working for somebody, and one of them is either that you are going to have somebody telling you what to do, or you're going to be doing it for yourself. And it's going to be based off of, do you want to invest the money in yourself to get a large return, or do you want to clock in a 9-to-5 to get a minimum of whatever that may be, 10 minimum wage.
Right,
okay?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Whatever it is,
yeah.
$15, whatever it
doesn't
is.
Matter, yeah.
Or if you're not self-disciplined and you do need that 9-to-5 where somebody is monitoring your computer and making sure that you take them calls back to back to back, then only you know yourself and what you're capable of doing.
That's right. But we just want to let you know that we believe that you can do it. So don't short yourself out, all right? So that's number 2. So remember what we said. So far there's 2. 1, you're going to be dealing with a lot of people. All right, that's one of the truths. The next truth is some at-home activities or at-home businesses, you are going to have some upfront money to put towards it. Now, number 3, this is the one right here that I think is the biggest truth of them all, and I think people really look over this truth. Y'all ready for it? Drum roll, please. You are going to be working from home. Quarantine.
Quarantine life.
So what does that look like? That means that you have to condition your mind wrapped around that you are working from your house. So what does that look like? That means that you want to create an area in your house. It could be in your living room, your bedroom. You might got a spare extra bedroom. You want to make it into like an office space. You want to give that same feeling that you would have if you was at work at a traditional 9-to-5. And the reason why you want to do that, because it's a mind thing. You got to think it's mind thing, right? So if you're at home and you create an area, you got your computer, you got your desk, you got your coffee, you got everything in place for you to be able to hit those phones and do what you need to do. That means that you are prepared for success. You are ready. Now what happens is when you don't do that and you just be winging it, you're not going to be productive. I'm telling you that right now. And we're going to talk about another truth. If you're working a 9-to-5 for somebody, they're going to make sure you are on those phones. Believe that. They clocking every time you talking to somebody, every time that you logging in and out. They're going to make sure that if they're going to pay you every single hour, that you're going to be doing what is required of you. So that is something that you really need to understand. So remember, if you're working from home, you want to be able to create an atmosphere that's comfortable for you. Because like we said, we don't know how long this is going to be. All right, we don't know how long we're going to be quarantined. We don't know how long the recovery going to be. But you want to be ready. You want to be prepared, right? You definitely want to be prepared. So what else you want to add about working from home? I know you got to set up your area nice. It's all girly looking.
Oh, I don't know about girly, but well, I think that regardless, you're gonna have to do some type of work. It just really depends on the type of work that you're gonna choose to do. For those who are working for themselves, or for those who have lost their job, and they're looking for work, or they're trying to figure it out, or even those who are wanting to have a second cash flow coming in, whatever that may look like. One of the things that I would say, coming from being a worker to an entrepreneur, the difference is that you really have to have self-discipline if you're going to be doing this on your own. You are going to have to create a schedule, as I did. I had to look at my week, and I had to say, what time am I going to get up, and I am going to work, and get myself on these phones talking to people every single day. Well, one of the things is you have to create the atmosphere and make it look like that. Because what does that do? It puts you in the mindset of work mode, and it helps you apply the movement, because when you're home, you're comfortable. It's easy to just chill and do nothing. Now you do nothing, then how are you going to pay your bills?
Exactly.
So self-discipline, again, how you go to sleep is how you're going to wake up. I had to snap out of it and create a schedule where I have to discipline myself to go to bed, get my beauty sleep, right? And then wake up the next day, get up, get my daughter, she's on a routine, and get her on a schedule to where she's got her feeding and nap time, and then guess what? We're on the phones. So create the atmosphere, make it look like an office. Because we are entrepreneurs, and we came from a leadership background, and we came from sales, we understand how to create the atmosphere to even, organization down to the paper, down to the printer, down to the laptop, down to the phones. I mean, we have everything dotted, okay? And so that is my recommendation, is really having the mindset of knowing that regardless of work at home, whether you've done it before or not, you are going to have to create the atmosphere of making your place look like when you get up, you're going to work. That's part of applying, it's part of self-discipline, and that's how you're going to get your results, those results that you're looking for, so you can continue to live while we're quarantined.
Exactly. Being able to keep that positive cash flow coming in. So if there's anybody that's been watching this video, y'all been watching it since the beginning, and because you're considering about doing an at-home business or at-home activity, we want to introduce you to the organization that we are a part of. By far, we are part of the best at-home activity that I've seen. It's actually amazing, because we're talking about pure cash flow. We don't sell anything. There's nothing to hype. There's nothing to convince. We're just a group of like-minded individuals that are helping each other be financially free, and we work together to achieve that goal. So if yourself right now, if you're looking for something part-time or even full-time, if you've been laid off from your job, if you're looking to link up with a team of people who are like you, who's like-minded like you, listen, you do not have to do this by yourself. We have been fortunate to link up with other entrepreneurs that are committed to helping us be financially free, and we are that now. So we want to give you guys that same opportunity. So when you get a moment, we would love for you to be able to visit wealthcirculation.com or wealthcirculating.com. It does not matter. We are circulating wealth. We are helping each other stand strong in this time of crisis. Listen, I'm going to be totally honest with you. We don't have a crisis. It's not a crisis for us because we're conscious about what's going on. And like Kamish was saying earlier, if you have a steady flow of pipeline coming in, cash flow, you're not worried about going out there hoarding, buying everything that you need to buy because you don't know if you're going to have the money to be able to get it later. See, when you got a positive cash flow coming in, you're not worried about that. And you'll be in a position where you can help somebody else. And I think that's important right now, right? You may be good, but what about your cousin? What about your brother? What about your neighbor? There's people that are being affected by this crisis all over the country. That's why this is the best time right now to be a part of something that you can do from at home, because you're going to be blessed and you're going to be able to be a blessing for somebody else. Hands down. Okay? So thank you for taking this time to chill with us as we're being quarantined in the house. Is there anything reminder you want to let the people know before they go off and they go ahead and go to Well Circulated and join up with us?
Well, yeah, I think one of the things that is important that you need to know is that with what we have going on, it is a team effort. It is not something that you probably have ever seen before. So you have to already have the mindset that you already want more. That's what the organization, the purpose is for people who want more and they're willing to work together to be able to accomplish a goal. And so that's the mindset that you have to come with. With everything and anything, it's going to be based off of your own perception, how much you believe in yourself, of how you can do the work. If you're a person that has a negative mindset and the first thing you think is, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to do this. Oh my gosh, people are not going to do this.
Oh my God, it's a scam.
That is definitely not the type of people we need on our team. And no offense to that. I just have to be honest. Because one of the things with this is an organization that is going back into like time of where people said, you know what, I want to work with you. You know what, I want to invest with you. How can I help? Because I see where this is going. This is real entrepreneurship. We're reaching for a goal, and we have already been able to see the results to know that it works. However, we're still working at it because our businesses are non-essential. And before this quarantine happened, we were blessed to be in this organization. So we're like, dang, you know what? The Divine gave us something to be able to continue to have, because the Divine knew we were going to end up in this position, right? So we're fortunate enough to be like, okay, now we don't have to say, what are we going to do now? We get up and we do what we need to do.
That's right.
And so if you are a person who is willing to do the work, you're open-minded, you believe and you have confidence within yourself.
Yourself, yep.
You're not afraid to talk to people.
Right.
And you understand, I guess, just hard work.
Right.
And also if you're not afraid of money.
Right.
We're not talking about $15 an hour.
Yeah.
We're talking about true financial freedom that takes a group of people that's actually doing their part. to get financial freedom.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
if that is not you, then the organization is not for you. We're looking for people who understand, they got it, they're
That's
with
right.
it, they're ready, and they're also ready to make an investment because they understand what they're going to reap in
That's right.
return.
That's right.
And that is the whole point of our organization. We're looking for a strong team. We've already got some people on our team
Yep.
that we communicate with and we work with daily. And we're already seeing, we're talking to people every day.
Every day.
Every
Yeah.
single day. So there's not one day that we don't go without talking and having a conversation with somebody. And of course, for those who worked with me back in Sutherland, you already know, if you're taking 100 calls a day, how
Y'all
many-
America,
how many-
all those places. Yeah.
how many times did you have to go through someone before somebody said, yes, I want what you have to offer?
Right.
Okay, it's the same thing. The only difference is ours is essential.
That's right. And the
Ours
money is
essential.
yours. The difference, like she said, you work for those places, and you're going to still be talking to all those people, and you're working for the hourly wage. Well, what we're a part of, the cash is yours.
So nails and hair and all that stuff,
Clothes.
painting,
Yeah.
earrings, that's non-essential stuff, and it's not to knock anyone, because we're a part of non-essential businesses. But right now, I can paint my nails at home. Right now, people need cash.
Cash.
Okay, people need money.
Money.
People don't want to go out to buy essentials. They would rather order the stuff offline because they want to protect themselves and they want to make sure that they're honoring them to be able to control the spread, right? So if you are only receiving a certain amount of money, then you're going to have to continue to go out to gain those products that are only limited to one item per person or 2 items per person. So I say that to say our organization can put us all in a position to be able to have enough cash flow that not only helps us with our bills, it also helps us be able to order things offline so we can stay within until this passes over. And it also creates generational wealth for our future. The thing about it is it takes a team. It takes people working together.
Right.
If you're not one of those people,
Yeah.
don't reach
Well, yeah,
out.
you'll get a job.
You
Yeah.
go get a job.
Yeah, go get a job.
But if you
Yeah, if
are
you don't like
one
working with people.
If you are one of those people who you're saying, I want more, I want better, I'm ready to work with the team, and I'm willing to even just look at the opportunity just to see if it's for me. Go to wealthcirculating.com or wealthcirculation.com. It's all the same because
It's all
we're
the same.
all
That's
together. So yeah, and we got our team, and you'll be shouting out. Yeah.
That's right. So again, we just want to, we send our high vibrations to families out there that's been affected about this crisis. Remember, this is only for a season. We know that, right?
Yes.
But what are you going to do within this season? Are you just going to sit around, do nothing, or are you going to be productive, okay? So if you need help, come talk to us. Contact us, Kamish, myself, Ikande. We are Shift 13. We are for the people. We don't care about what you believe in, your belief system. We don't care if you're black, white, doesn't matter. We are humans. We are together to help each other. And it doesn't matter about that. It's about what? Unity, love, peace, joy, oneness. We can do it. Okay?
And I want to mention this because I don't know why, and I'm just going to go with my spirit, but this came to me. Another thing too is that we have to get out of a place of thinking somebody's always trying to take something from you. Nobody's trying to take from nobody. We are all in a position where we have an understanding that we are all in the same situation.
That's right.
And we're trying to come up. And we understand that it takes numbers to come up. So if you're one of those people who are like, oh my gosh, you're trying to take something from me, no.
Right.
We're trying
not
to
even conscious,
we're trying to
yeah.
help each other come up.
Right.
And we understand that it takes a circulation to come up. We invested ourselves.
That's right.
So the opportunity is, we saw an opportunity, we recognized it, we did it, we're in it.
That's right.
And we're looking, and we already have a team, and we're looking for more people because we understand it's nationwide.
That's right.
And the more people that get involved, the more we all win, and the more we all come up. If everyone really took it serious. So I don't know why. That was just something that I needed to say. That
Well, yeah, somebody needed to hear that.
somebody needed to hear that. Nobody's taking anything from you.
Right.
So, this is about teamwork. This is about really coming together and building something together. Watch some movies that have to do with team building.
That's
There's
right.
a lot of them out there, and then that will give you a better perception of what it really looks like when people come together and they invest in each other. So yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right. So you guys connect with us sooner than later. If you're interested in joining our organization, be a part of us. Again, that's wellcirculating.com or wellcirculation.com. Doesn't matter, it's all together. And we'll see you soon.
Be safe out there. Don't be reckless out there. Like, oh, I'm healthy and I'm good. This is about controlling the spread. They're very serious about social distance. And just because you're good doesn't mean that somebody else is.
Exactly.
So again, you've got to take this serious. Be safe. Stay home. Only go out if you have to get some toilet paper.
Or cleaning supplies.
Whatever it is, that's essential. Other than that, stay home. Be with your family. Create a new plan. And just continue to keep your vibrations high. Be around people that's going to talk positive.
Yeah, talk
keep
positive.
Keep a smile on your face.
Right.
So you can continue to attract good things.
That's right.
in this time of crisis.
That's right.
That we will get over.
We're over
in
it.
time. Oh yeah,
we're over it.
We're over it
in the mind. That's
yeah.
right. And you can too. All right. So again, we'd like to thank you guys for sharing your time with us. Again, my name is E. Conde. And we are
Ship
13. All right, guys. You be safe, and we'll be talking to you real soon. And join. All right? Join. Talk to you soon.